I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Put visitor in there.
Councilperson Schott, will you please lead us in prayer?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the many blessings that you have bestowed upon our community. And we thank you for the trust that the residents have placed in us to make and keep our village a desirable place to raise their families. Father, we ask that you bless the elderly residents of our community and let them know that we support them and any residents struggling with illness or disabilities. We ask that you protect our police department, fire department, and our other employees as they perform their duties. Father, we also ask that you bless all of the members of our military, past and present. We thank you for giving them the courage to serve. Once again, we thank you for the blessings and pray that we will always remember that they came from you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Anybody here tonight?
Yeah.
Is there any changes, deletions, or additions to the minutes?
Not now.
I have two spelling corrections I have to make, according to Mr. Hartman.
Yeah, number,
And,
visitor speaks, number 4, the word abandoned spelled wrong, and
efficiency smart, I think it was.
efficiency, yeah, to correct it. That's number 3 under village administrator.
Motion. Second.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes,
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
No.
Okay, the bills?
Motion. Second.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
Time?
Hourly workers' time report. Fireman's time.
There's no fireman's time
Anything in there?
No, they haven't been doing anything.
Yeah, they needed a rest.
Yeah, they do.
Couple
They've
weeks
had
they had.
rough weeks.
Clerk treasurer's report.
I have 1,129.71 of bills, and I forgot to do the report for you. I have a bill for Gotcha Grant Writing Services for $675. There was a bill for Finley Fire. There was a tear in one of the suits for $64.71. And PC Repair for $390. That is to help fix the problem we had at the end of September where we had a virus
Okay.
that went through, so it came to 1,129.71.
Motion. Second.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Schott.
Yes.
You have correspondence from Camp Wanakee. They're looking for a donation for the farm. And also, there's a copy of an email from Whitaker Myers, which is our insurance representatives, regarding the lock boxes on the houses that Mr. Bailey brought up. And you can see that they sort of suggest that if we're interested, that we go by the way the realtors do, we have the resident put their locks on their home. And I'm assuming we have a key to open that box up to get their house.
No, it's
He's in the box.
a combination.
Oh, you don't use a key, it's a
Some of
combination
them
lock?
have keys, depending on what you buy.
The box itself is a combination, but the key to the house is on the inside of the box.
I would assume then all the boxes have the same combination, right?
Well, no,
No.
you'd have to have different combinations.
Just like a lock.
Casey,
Yes, sir.
you could put them all.
Did you get a copy of this? You can have that.
You never know what, yeah,
I
somebody
wouldn't know what you're gonna know other than the fire department.
Well,
They're the only ones that's gonna have access to
Then
this
that-
number.
then the same number would be.
Because otherwise you'd have to look up the address.
If they're all
try to
keyed
find the
alike, it would
combination.
be nice, but I don't want to get them that way, no.
I think
You
that's the
set
best
your own
way.
combinations on them.
You go to fire chief, I'll check into that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a good idea instead of busting down the door.
Well, it says here, it would be recommended, because I would recommend the lock boxes, so, yeah. It's not a bad idea, if people want to buy them, I guess.
Maybe it's something we could look
Oh.
into, Casey,
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm okay with that, and then they can just, when they call 911, they can just give them the code, and then we can get it on our phones that way we don't, if we're
Oh,
gonna go
okay,
for
that's,
a key,
okay.
you know, I would almost rather have the code one, that way there's no keys floating around,
Yeah.
and then,
point.
and that way they can, like I said, when they call 911, you know, a lot of times they'll tell us back door, front door, or whatever, when they call, that'd just be part of the description.
There's no keys floating around anyhow. Them lock boxes, the key is on the inside of the lock
Right,
box.
but some of the lock boxes have like a pop machine key.
They're usually push button,
Mhm.
you just push in the numbers and then you open it.
If the person was, where she couldn't talk when she calls 911, is there a way that they would know what the number would be on that box, some other way? Could they call ahead of time or somebody, because some people are,
Then when they go down, they hit 911 if they fall without talking, then yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I don't see how they could.
I don't need it.
I would say that the fire department comes up with the numbers to put in. The fire department keys, all of them the same. Each house has the same number when you go, if you call there.
Well, that'd be just about like having a key hanging in the station.
Yeah.
It's just if everybody has the,
Combination.
They have the same combination. I'll go get a lockbox and break into houses as a criminal.
Right.
we'll try to figure it out some way.
Yeah.
I think it would work down the line. I just don't know how to do it.
right, the only way I can think of is they call it in, give the code, and then they can change the code after we leave,
Right.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
That'd be in my opinion, that'd be the safest way to do it.
And if they're incapacitated at that point, they're not gonna care if you bust through the door,
Right.
probably. So, you know,
Quick its way in and get in.
Right. I mean, yeah,
Or you want
You
another,
might get a neighborhood so they won't know how to get in.
yeah.
My grandkids know how to get in my house.
Okay, let's go on. Fire grants, 2 fire grants we've been working on. I was pleasantly surprised on Friday when I was working on the FEMA grant. I was talking to Gotchel? Is that right?
The actual.
Gatchel, they're the group that filed the grant, and they do the collections for us. So, I submitted all the paperwork to them, they will collect on that. Payment, she said it's normally, they tell you, it could be 7 to 10 days, sometimes it's a turnaround of 48 hours. But because of the fact that there is the FEMA problems on the coast, we'd be looking at a couple weeks. Stephanie Long has begun working on the fire payroll. She does the posting for the actual payroll on a spreadsheet for us. So we've begun that for payment in November. You have copies of a document from CBSC. You had approved that Mrs. Long take any of the residents who we cannot collect through the courts that she send into collection. That's the form they provided to her. Now, do you want us just to sign that, or do you want to do a resolution for it?
Resolution.
Okay. Got it. I completed the unemployment documents for Mr. Hevlin, and also sent certified insurance information because we had to offer him either, COBRA, or they called a state continuation. He fell under state continuation and he refused those documents. They came back unopened. And he did mention that he was probably going to go on his wife's insurance, but by law I had to send them to him. We have the third reading of ordinance number 1615. An ordinance authorizing the clerk treasurer of the Village of Beach City, Ohio to distribute the income tax collections into multiple fund accounts. And all we did on this was we changed the amounts that we were putting in to capital improvements and reducing what went into general funds. So this will be your third reading.
Motion passed. Second.
Willis,
Yes.
Fair,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
I have the first reading of Resolution 1607, and I believe you have a copy of that. This is the resolution we get each year from Stark County that is always late because they're behind in their work, and they're requesting that we have it done and completed in October, which would be tonight, so we have to suspend the rules and pass it. It's when they go over the rates they collect for our levies. It's our levy rates and the rate for the real estate tax.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Oh, you're talking about this.
Yeah, it's a resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor. I have a
What's the number on that, Debbie?
1607 resolution,
Okay.
year 16, number 7.
Okay.
We do it every year.
Go ahead, Sawyer.
Okay, I see it now.
Willis,
Yes.
Fair,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Second.
Willis,
Yes.
Fair,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
And I have the first reading of resolution number 1608, a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor of the Village of Beach City, Ohio to sign the contract with G. Ian Crawford for the 2017 yearly services for the prosecuting attorney. Solicitor Abbott, is this okay to proceed with?
Yes.
You saw the,
I did.
okay. Be your first reading. I believe that's all I have.
You brought up about the Camp Wanakee thing?
Yes, oh, if you wanted to make a donation, I mean, I wanted you to see what they sent me. That's entirely up to you.
Are they asking the village for donation or?
Yes, it came out to the village, and it looks like, just real quick, what I gathered on it, it looks like it's for the horses and the barns, because it's got, it's got camper ship, pasture development, fencing, tacked equipment, horses, for the farm, tools, tractors, and lawn equipment, and building maintenance, renovation, and repair. So
That's,
the building maintenance part and the camper ship could go to the main camp, where if you would go to the pasture development, the fencing, and the tacked equipment, horse, and, and feed.
I don't really want to get into donate to something like that. Nothing against the church, but,
No, it's not church.
well, it's
Oh, it is, it's
Methodist.
Methodist, that's right,
Yeah.
I forgot. I used-
United Methodist.
it don't matter who you are.
No, I just don't think.
Why do you hold that against?
No, I'm not holding against them. I just don't want to start that because everybody else is
All
going to.
churches have to survive
I understand
more
that.
than what they are. What do you say?
I'm not the same mind as him on Judgment Day.
Well, it depends, are you going to end up getting other places doing the same thing that wants a little bit of money here and there? And they're running,
Well, we give money to
Give
the
money to the
churches.
believers down there.
they're running a business out there.
Yeah.
This money goes to help send a kid to camp, correct? And then what this, and then what it
Yeah,
says,
it can.
On the back, it shows.
It costs $400 to send a kid to camp for a week at Camp One.
so we really would be sponsoring a kid.
Well,
Or you could just give them.
Or
Or
you
you
don't
can-
have to give them for
You
it.
know,
No,
Right. I was
My
gonna recommend
theory
you give
is-
them $100.
is,
Yeah,
I like
that's
the
what I was
horse, I'd rather feed the horses, because I think they'll become,
$100.
I'll second, I'll second.
I make money.
He says, that's second.
For
Oh,
just anything you want them to pick and choose, or?
yeah, honestly.
He said $100. Oh, you mean where does it go to?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, the camper ship, would that be it? Would it be for the kids? Yeah,
Where do you want the money to go out of
the
these?
camper ships, I think, because that would be for the kids, I think.
That'd be for the kids, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
that'd be for the kids, really, the camper.
Yeah. Camper ships.
Okay, got it. Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
Hey, we discussed it.
That's fine.
You know better than give me that, huh?
That's very nice.
That don't bother me.
You're on borrowed time.
That's it.
thank you, clerk.
You guys.
We don't have any visitors tonight signed up, did we?
No.
Well, I thought Tara was gonna speak. He's in the visitor section.
All right.
Nobody's here from the CIC.
You know, he keeps us rolling. He's gonna be.
You want to do the fire and police now and then do your, when do you guys want to do your
What,
executive session?
who wants what?
You can go ahead and do it now. if you want.
Do the cops.
You want to do fire and
Steve wants to go
police
into
first?
executive.
Yeah, go, get rid of them and then.
Get rid of it.
Yeah,
There you go, get rid of the fire department and the police department.
All right. Chief Dodson, do you have anything tonight before we get rid of you?
Yeah.
Willie's got
Be
it.
careful. What you ask for.
All right, I have, another applicant, Donald Dockery. He was on in 2011, he quit about 2 years ago, he moved up north, up around Cleveland, he moved back, he lives on Tower Street now. He comes to us, he's 240 trained fire, so he would like to come join back on the fire department, so I would need the, money for the physical and, DCI and FBI background stuff, so. And I'm not done with the money yet, really.
He had these started.
Our old CO2, our CO detector, we purchased it in, 96. So we got to looking to see how we could recalibrate it, to get it recalibrated. And they said it was obsolete. So, we've done some digging around, found one. It's $895, and we'd like to take the remaining money from the EMS grant, which is approximately
About 687 or 646, somewhere in there.
So we would need the remaining balance. If it's 687.50 is what I was told by another fireman. So that would take us to 207.50 plus shipping. The 207.50 is what we would need to.
How do you fund
Let me ask you, why is the detector
Obsolete.
obsolete?
Because it's from 96.
It's 20 years old, they probably don't have any parts for it to redo it.
I've never known it to be even calibrated. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Probably so old you can't count.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
Well, man, does it really work though?
I had it work
Anybody
in my
else
house.
tried it?
We've used it in houses. Like we get sent out for a CO investigation, it goes off, but we don't know how accurate it actually is.
So what are we gonna do? If we get this new one, we're gonna
Start
junk it?
Yeah, I
the
don't
old
know
one?
what else to do with it.
Okay. That has a tag on it
You
then.
can't trust this.
Okay.
You don't know how much you're getting.
The other thing I want to ask you, on the new guy coming on, did he resign?
He
Just didn't
resigned.
leave us or nothing, right?
He resigned, he done everything by the book.
By the book,
so-
okay. That's all I
We
wanted to
got
know.
all this stuff last time, so,
That's what I wanted to know.
The new detector, is this the latest model?
yeah, it's the latest one they got out right now. It's through MSA and a bunch of letters.
So you're looking
All
at
that gas detector.
about $350 with our share of the detector and his FBI and his physical.
I'll make a motion.
How often do they have to have an FBI check?
See if that's all the money.
When they first apply, we do, and then I think it's gonna be every 4 years the first time and every 5 years after that. That way we stay in that rotation.
So that all the firemen, I'll be like, firemen.
We'll be in the next 4 years. Everybody's coming on now. And then after that, it'll be everybody be every 5 years. That way we all stay on a consistent rotation with the 5-year, how our lives go.
You made a motion?
Yeah, that was it, right? I didn't see anything else wrote
No,
there.
that's it right there, see?
I second it. He made the motion.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
Debbie, would you like this? That's all I have unless you guys have any questions or anything. That way I can get out of here.
Relax, have a
When
seat
you
there.
do get the new one,
Yes, sir.
I would, just out of curiosity, to keep the old one as a backup. If you do go somewhere, take them both and see if you get the same reading, then you would have the old one as a backup.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
See how far off it is or whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can order it from Fire Safety? Or are you still checking prices?
We're gonna check with Finley to see if we can get a better deal than we've ordered so much stuff through them, so.
I don't know, but okay.
Is that all, Chief?
That is it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Cody.
Chief Gate?
Hey guys. Don't really have anything.
This dumb look is always here.
No,
He doesn't have anything.
The only thing I would need is, we're looking at starting to carry Narcan in the cruiser. I've got an officer working on it. It's an hour training class. I think I need you guys to approve for us to start carrying it.
We did have one.
You approved for us to look into it.
Look into it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
For us to be able to start carrying it.
Do the classes cost money or?
I think the classes are free. It's just gonna cost us hourly for 10 officers an hour to go to
How
it.
much does that cost for each one of them things?
It's free.
Okay.
Stark County, it's a grant through Stark County, if I remember correctly, and they'll give us a free kit. The minute we use it, this is what I'm being told I have. I've got one of my officers looking into it. But supposedly that we would, once we use it, we'd turn it over to the fire department and we'd get a new one. Is that how that would work? Something like that. That's something they're looking into to see if that would work, or we just get a hold of this lady at the health department and she'll give us a new one. One of the two.
Does our squad carry it now, Chief? It does?
Yeah.
How many doses is it
It's measured out.
it's measured up?
Because they treated a woman up north by Cleveland, had to use 14 of them
Yeah.
to bring her out of it.
That's crazy.
They had to go borrow extra everybody, because they couldn't get her out.
Should have had by the hospital by then. Must have been just sitting.
I'll make a motion that the police be allowed to carry, the Narcan.
She was on the yellow brick road.
Second.
Definitely.
Willis,
Yeah.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Aye.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes,
and Schott.
Yes.
Chief, I do got a question on that. We will send an officer to do the training and then he will come back and train the rest of our officers? or
They'll
no?
come down and train all of us.
They come down and train them all at one time?
Oh, okay.
I think we'll probably borrow the fire department and probably have some of your guys that need to train too if they do. All come in together, she'll do it for an hour and be done with it. I've got an officer who's working on it, my field training officer has taken the lead on that for me to try to get it. And he said it's pretty well done, all we need to do is just have the class. Now the second part of that, I guess I should have done the first part first and then the second part, because now it sounds different, but anyways. I would like to purchase a duty bag. Duffel bag, ain't big, it's got dividers in it. Now, there's two parts to this. You get the duffel bag, which is a considered duty bag, and then you get a divider piece that's sold separately. The Narcan cannot be left out in the elements. They can't get below freezing or above a certain degree. And if we carry it in the cruiser and leave it in there the whole time, that car gets above 100 degrees. So what I'd like to do, and it'll also help to organize and kind of killing two birds with one stone. It's also going to organize the cruisers. If you look in the back of our car, we've got a tote back there. It's got folders full of our paperwork in it. We get this duty bag. The officer carries it when they come on the ship, put it in the cruiser. When they leave ship, they take it back out. They'll have the Narcan in it. You'll have first aid supplies. Have all our paperwork in it, so we can just grab that bag. There's our paperwork. That organizer would be for the paperwork part of it.
the only time it would probably go in the trunk if you had two people riding and you had a Prisoner.
Correct, otherwise it sits right in the seat beside us.
Okay.
It's $100.
And I'll make a motion for that.
Second.
Period.
Willis,
Yes.
Fair,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
And Schott.
Yes.
And the only other thing I'm gonna be looking at is, I'm not buying anything now. Just giving you guys a warning, I'm looking at getting a LiDAR unit, which is a handheld radar, but it's a laser where we can sit on side streets. Our handheld unit has broken before I even got here, everything doesn't work. It's a radar unit, but this would be a laser, it's a lot more accurate. They cost right around, I think, don't quote me on this, about 3,000 new, we can get one refurbished for 700. So it's something I'd like to look at in the future, just giving you guys a head up that I'm still in the process of research, and I'd like to get around the first of the year. So, other than that, that's it.
Thank you, Chief.
Go do that later with your stuff.
Okay.
Just have anything else for me. Thanks, guys.
Do we want to go in and discuss and we'll talk about it?
Whatever you guys want to do, yeah. You can do it now. Do it now.
Piece of property.
Let's, get a,
Want to do Andrew first?
yeah,
Okay.
you know,
Well, we're gonna have to go in there for him too. So it might go.
well, but let's get his stuff.
Okay.
Okay, Andrew, floor is yours.
Just to reiterate, I know we brought it up the last two meetings, but just to get back out there, around town chipping will be on the 26th. Fall cleanups slowly coming up, but as fast as the leaves will fall anyhow. We're looking to winterize the park here shortly, but I've been asked to see if we can push it off as long as possible because they want to still have water up there for Halloween. And the electric digger truck's still out for repair. Reached out to them today and they were real quick on giving me a call back, so I imagine it probably wasn't good news that the truck was ready yet. So the other thing is, wanted to readdress, I know we had talked about it in the past, but wanted to readdress the point of getting a truck in the street department, getting to be that time of year. And getting roads cleared is one of our biggest issues.
You're gonna get it through the state, Andrew.
Yeah, it would be through the state bid process. I'd have to get the numbers back together.
Okay.
But we're looking probably between 36 and 38 by the time we, 1,000.
But we should get that done now, right?
By the time we get the plow and the prep and everything
And the old one would go to what else? Sewer?
Cemetery.
Cemetery.
and the old one would go to the cemetery.
Will that be our primary snowplow then? Or we still got?
Hopefully not. Hopefully the big truck's got
That's what
some
I
more
was
years
saying. I
left.
know that thing. How old is that? It's old.
The big yellow truck?
Yeah.
94, I believe.
It's still okay though, next one.
Sure.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Give us some numbers, where do you want it passed first or?
No, I want to get, because I know we're middle of October and I know the numbers come out about this time of year every year, so I just wanted to give you the heads up and I will get cold hard facts and then I'll come back to you.
Okay. All right.
What else you got?
The only other thing I've got is I need to go into executive session over personnel employment.
Okay, I'll make a motion to go into executive session for personnel employment.
Second. Third.
Willis,
Yes.
Fair,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney, Bailey,
Yeah.
Schott.
Returning from executive session.
I don't know why we said that.
No action taken.
greatest thing ever.
Second.
Willis,
Yes.
Fair,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney, Bailey,
Yes.
and Schott.
Yes.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of coffee.
Thank you for not screaming.
Okay.
Okay, Willie,
Who we going in for now?
Stephen is.
I had one for imminent litigation.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll make a motion.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey, Schott.
Okay, Debbie, returning from executive session, no action taken.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Schott.
Yes.
What do we want now? Employment? Make a motion for
Executive session.
executive session for employment, police department.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
And Schott.
Yes.
You're coming.
Their story.
Did entertainment.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
And Schott.
Yes.
Sell or lease of property.
What?
Sell or lease of property.
I don't know what we're doing in there for this work.
Make a motion to go executive session for facilities, property.
Second.
Competitive for competitive bidding.
Willis,
Yes.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman.
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
And Schott.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No action taken.
Second.
Willis,
Yeah.
Thayer,
Yes.
Hartman,
Yes.
McKinney,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
And Schott.
Yes.
Council got anything else?
Things over.
I don't.
Oh.
No?
You guys, got anything else?
I thought we had another one.
Get out of here.
Don't put.
I just have, at the last meeting, there was discussion of creating an acknowledgement for employees who are not allowed to drive village vehicles. So I did create just a draft kind of form that can be used. So it's just an acknowledgement by employees who are not authorized to operate the vehicles. As a condition of continued employment, they sign off on this. And it hopefully give the village some protection.
This is for paid employees as well as fire employees?
Yes.
All of that, okay. And then this would be kept in their folder, in the personnel folder, Deb?
I would probably duplicate and put one also in the insurance folder.
Okay. Would the fire department also keep a copy of these?
I would imagine.
Okay, very good.
We don't need a resolution or nothing about this, huh? Okay.
I don't have any.
Thank you. Does anybody have anything else we need to discuss or that we did discuss that we need clarification on?
Just one other thing to remind council, we will be getting class on the 20th, this Thursday. Jack and I have to go to Twinsburg for my first class. So if you need us, we're out of town. Just cell phone number.
22nd?
20th.
Oh, that's what I'm telling.
Who's going, you and Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I got roped into it.
Yeah, real.
All right, if there's nothing else to discuss, the meeting is adjourned.